Yo, Mike, Miggity Mike. Everybody in the comment section before we even get started, make sure I can see everybody can hear me just fine. Steven, everybody can hear me just fine. So before we get anywhere, let's do a quick little sound check in here. So far, we got 5 people in here. So 7, 5, whatever it is now.
There it goes.
Snakes for the memories. What up?
What up? Yo, what up?
I met that family in Daytona, man. It was good people, man.
Oh, how was Daytona?
Kids. Daytona was crazy, man. It was I enjoyed the outside of the show festivities a little bit more too.
Yeah, Daytona.
Dude, the host hotel was literally on the beach. So when you walk down the stairs of the boardwalk of the hotel, you got the water, and that was crazy because the water in the pool was warm. We was there till midnight, but the actual Atlantic Ocean itself was probably 84 degrees or something like that, man. It was so nice out there that you got to it felt like it was hurricane season or some shit. I'm sitting out there I'm like this a little bit too good to be. First of all, my black ass is out in the water at midnight in fucking Florida and shit, frolicking in the damn water. So, but it was crazy, man. But
yeah, I wish we had that weather right now, man. Shit.
Sound good? Thumbs up sound. Everybody good with sound? Anybody sleeping?
No, only the snakes for the memories.
5 people in here right now. Hey, comment. Let me know if you guys can hear me good.
What up,
Keys? What up, Keys?
Yes, sir.
What's goody, fam? Nothing. Sound good? Everybody sound good?
Give us some thumbs.
Cool. Cool.
All right.
So, this is gonna be a super informal live, whatever. Me and Stevie, we're just gonna shoot the shit today, whatever. Just talk a little bit about some stuff. It's gonna be essentially be like an ask me anything for either one of us two. So, Kent, what's good, bro?
Hell yeah.
So just gonna be people just popping in, asking whatever questions we got, whatever like that. Hit that super chat up, whatever, if you want to jump in front of everybody else, because it's gonna be hard to see everybody scrolling at the same time. And this was not scheduled until 5 minutes ago. Literally 5 minutes ago, I made the thumbnail real quick, live in front of my phone, posted it, did the StreamYard joint and shit too, man. I've been doing this YouTube thing for a bit now, so I kind of get it done fast, man. And but before we get anywhere, make sure you guys support US Ark. If you have no idea what US Ark is, just Google US Ark and look them up. And that's the nonprofit who fights for our reptile rights throughout the country. And without them, we would not be anywhere where we are right now. So if you're not supporting US Ark, I don't support you. So fuck off. No. So what's good, bro, man? What's goody, man? I finally been here to the facility, and everybody who don't know, this is Steven from Desert Mojave Morphs. He lives an hour away from me. He is the only breeder to ever be at my house ever. One because I live in the middle of nowhere, but he's also from that town originally too. So and that's how the whole ball python thing, man. You remember the day you messaged me about ball pythons? It was just
asking about the bananas.
Yeah, this is not even a year ago, right?
No, it was about almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years ago. Yeah, so it's crazy. 2 years asking about single gene bananas, $10 animals, no bananas, and you got stranger clowns and splanners and you got stuff I never even heard of, whatever like that too. Man. I don't know what realm of the ball pythons you decided to get into, but it's always good to be like that, man.
Yeah.
As far as just not being around, doing the same thing everybody else is doing.
Yeah, that's what
you go to Morph Market and see some of these projects, and you see 3,000, 4,000 of the same gene. You
exactly. Man, everybody's chasing the big dogs.
Yeah.
They see certain combos, they're I got to go make that. Where I'm I want to be a couple of years ahead of people. I see potential in certain projects. I want to work with that and, try to get my head start on it and see what it can do. Because if it does some cool stuff, I don't want to miss out later. And what I learned, too, when I see a lot of big projects, multi-gene clown stuff, things like that, too, I always realize that the person who made that, they didn't have this original idea. When they finally post this one, it was okay, this is this. And a lot of times I thought I was being innovative, going, well, I'm gonna just take these genes that's a little bit better than these, just to step up and improve on it. Yeah. I'm motherfucker, you don't think they already thought about that shit too? I always use the pump ass example and shit like that. I always wanted to replace asphalt. Yellow belly with asphalt and black pastel with chocolate stranger, mahogany, things like that too. But those things are already in the works, man. There's the female stranger Pompeii that Justin has is at least 3 years old, man. Yeah. She's huge. You know what I mean? They just, like I said, they don't show it sometimes either.
The chocolate version, stranger version, mahogany version has been made too. So But yeah, I'm focusing on a lot of those like long-term clown projects too. But I am replacing yellow belly with asphalt. So
Yeah.
But everybody knows I'm team asphalt all day stuff too. So
yeah, I'll go with that one too. You know, everybody likes
what's good, Jerome? What's happening, bro? Private sector Python. What's happening?
What up?
Heck yeah. So the super chat is up too. Yeah, it's okay, cool. So
Okay,
so man, so Daytona was straight. So this weekend, if you're gonna be in Vegas, I will be vending. We're gonna be smack dab in the middle of the whole lot. I forget what the name is. You can just look it up. Just put fucking Reptile Show, Las Vegas. So to be me, Troy from Best Dress Balls, Jacob from Silver Serpents, Jerome from No Limit Royals, Andrew from Redwood Reptiles, man. We just gonna be chilling, man, having a good time. I'm not bringing
Vegas.
Yeah, it's Vegas too, and it's also the same.
Win-win.
It's a UFC weekend too, man.
Oh,
that's
a
the
win-win.
Nate Diaz versus the Hazmat Chimaev fight. So, and then there's also a barbecue too, in Vegas too. So Brian Bodie's got a place there. They said Bodie, I can't remember how I said it, but if I fuck it up, my bad, Brian. So anyway, he's having a thing at his house that Friday. So that's gonna be a good time, man. Yeah, so get some barbecue, and then if the money,
fights,
there's some barbecue fights, snakes, Vegas, like you can't beat that, man. I'm just hoping I don't act too much of a fool Friday night. And then, then it's time to walk. I start crawling to the show like Krusty the Clown. I'm like, shoot, because I got the last show, man. I came in when we did the Anaheim show. My day started kind of fucked up because my son ended up didn't like bag up all the snakes right, so I lost like 5 or 6 snakes that weekend. So and it was like some of my most expensive ones I didn't bring to the show. So I walked in there, the show started off with a bad attitude. I'm just like, hey, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, bro. Like, yeah, like I wasn't like normal, like. And it wasn't unfair to a lot of people too because everybody's used to the same Antoine right here too. But I told some people, I was like, yeah, some people, I was like, hey, I'm gonna be honest with you, yo, like, you get the fuck out of my face, yo. I really don't feel like dealing with you right now. Like, you too much. I'm not in a good mood, and I don't want to like reflect on you. So can y'all just give me
some breather real quick?
Give me some, and what made it worse is that I didn't set up the night before. I got there and was setting up like I had an hour before the show started. So then I got to scramble all that stuff too and figure out where things are. So it's always dope that you always go the night before.
Not only that, the night before that we had Trap Fest. So.
So that's right. We did go to. So I went home, right? I went to Trap Fest. Then drove home 3.5 hours and then came back to Pomona. Because my son was supposed to come. But since he lost those snakes, I told him fucking stay home and find them things. I don't want to see you.
You got a job to do now.
Yep. So he didn't find any of them. As soon as I got home after the weekend, I found one of the males, and then I found one of the females inside my dog's kennel. Like Hanzo was like going crazy barking at me. I was like, but with rats and stuff, rats are ASF, so mice he'll usually kill them. He'll grab them, snatch up, and he'll eat them too. So he'll crush them and then like put it down his gullet and he's done. But the snake stuff too, I snake train my dog since we're all in the desert.
That's true.
Right too. So what I do is
I remember you do train.
So when they were like most rattlesnakes I think have like some of them have like 3-foot striking ranges or something like the Mojaves do too. So whenever they get within like a yard of them, I spray them in the face with like vinegar water mixture and kind of irritates them too. So they're used to. So when they see a snake, their brain goes, fuck that,
right here,
So I was like, man,
that's smart.
Because it was like one of the best feels. It was a lemon blast, double head DG clown. I think it was a girl too. So but I decided to keep her, man. She's gonna stay. So I'm gonna keep her anyway, man. And honestly, everybody that did get lost, I think I decided to keep most of them back.
I got that point.
Yeah, I was like, they eating fine though, man. As soon as I found them, they ate. And
especially you can't go wrong with the double head.
And then the two that were left, it was the asphalt double head dreamsicle and the triple head Xanthic clown pie girl. But only they're like 400 grams, and they were gone the longest. And then when I went to Daytona, it took almost 6 weeks later. I came back and my son was like, one was like in the toilet. I guess it was 6 weeks after that. So I think they wanted to find water. And then one of them was like hanging over. I had water in the bucket that I was going to use to defrost some frozens. Because usually during this, when I'm breeding, I give some of my females like frozen mediums, like larges and stuff too. And I kind of throw those are like maybe once a month like that too. So they both were hanging around water sources because it's been 6 weeks since they had water. So put them up.
I said Anaheim was 6 weeks ago.
That was crazy. No, Anaheim. The gap between Anaheim and
Daytona. Yeah.
No, yeah, Anaheim and Daytona. Yeah, that's crazy. So once I let them sit there for a little bit, I'll make sure they were good, make sure they have like no external like parasites, nothing on too. Yeah. Got them so cleaned off. Pretty much put them back in the quarantine situation. Yeah, and then let them drink as much water as they wanted for like a day and a half, and then offer them both like a large ASF and snatch it up right away. Dang. I was like, I know y'all bitches hungry. But what's funny is they look good though. They didn't look dehydrated. They didn't look like they were dried out or nothing like that. So I don't know what's between the walls of my house, but they fucking look fine. I have some animals that don't go eat for 6 weeks. They look like they're gonna fucking die. You know?
Hell yeah. So, they found some source.
Yeah. So yeah. Any crazy questions that you can look through? Who all are here? F&A was good. Eric B. What's happening?
Find the asphalt double head.
Yep, found that one. So I almost want to keep her now. She's still on Morph Market.
Oh yeah, she's a she.
Yeah, she's still on Morph Market, but so she's an asphalt het pie, 50% had lavender. But all those pod sets, I'm gonna get tested in like the next couple of weeks or something too.
Now they got that genetic testing. So
dude, they got lavender albino, pie, clown, desert goose, the ultramel, all the yellow belly stuff.
I didn't know they had that. Many into it. I remember they were asking for a bunch of sheds. Yeah, so and then they got overwhelmed with sheds.
Yep. I'm sending off my pod set, my double head. My past double head monsoon DGs.
So how does that work? You just send it to like the institution?
Yeah, so you go online, they give you like you place the order or whatever, you send them the email and you whatever you do. So with this new company that you pay $50 for, they want you to cut like a quarter size circle of the shed. That's it. So like lay it out, dry it out. Lay it out, dry it out, cut like I do like a silver dollar size, something like that. And then put in there and actually do like sex tests too. So if like people with venomous stuff too, if they don't want to pop the pro venomous, the shed, you can tell the sex of animal by shed too, which I didn't even know.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense.
Yeah, so it was cool. 210 hypo to genetic testing. Yeah, so what's the name of the damn company? I can't never forget. But if anybody, you can just post what the company is, whatever like that. If
I think Justin has it on.
Yeah, if you got a question, if you message me on Instagram about it, I'll send you because Kendall sent me the link and everything too. Kendall Thornhill. So shout out to Kendall, man. Kendall. Yeah, that's my guy, bro. So yeah, man, it's just speaking of that, there was somebody on Facebook 2 weeks ago. And I was talking about, it's too many bromances and the ball pythons and shit like that too. Because I think Josh from Ball Python should have mentioned something about it too.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing something.
And I was like, you know what, man? This is a far cry from fucking 10, 15 years ago when really everybody was out cutting their throats, man. There's no way that like nowadays that all 5 of us at the same table wouldn't be trying to undercut each other with the same project. Well, another difference is too, there's a lot more genes to work with.
Oh yeah.
So 10 years ago, like everybody's got bananas and GHIs and they got like these super high end projects. A lot of people doing the same shit, so they're looking over at each other, trying to undercut each other too. But a lot of us, we got completely different. Like nobody has more Mandarin stuff than Andrew does.
Yeah, I was like Andrew has
too.
Quite a bit. He has a nice quality too.
Shit, Jerome got fucking everything. Like Jerome, you like name the gene. Name the gene. He got it and stuff too. You know what I mean? So he got a lot of like real niche projects, but he has like a lot of it too. So like he can kind of go whatever direction he want. Like
that's my goal too. Yeah, just get a little bit of. I have a list of everything I want to work with. Yeah, get it all that way I can work it in with each other.
And me, dude, I'm bringing a couple of investment animals there too. Just like I'm bringing some triple heads and some quad head stuff, some possible quint heads, stuff like that too. You know, so I'm not above taking
because I've been seeing a lot of posses prove out lately. A lot. Dude,
I'm not above taking like a visual recessive that's 100% double head 2 genes and another visual that's pod set where there's like 5-6 different genes involved and it's not the same thing. I'm not above keeping back a bunch of females from that and just messing with them too. I'm making a space now too. I got more racks coming, so heck yeah. So
it's always like a never.
If it gets me to that soon. And then the thing about that is too, when you miss on like the big thing, the crown jewel of it all, Now you got a small chance. You got a 1 in 4 chance of hitting a fucking double recessive. You know what I'm saying?
That's what Justin does. He'll keep like 1 male, sometimes 2 males, and then he'll keep like 3 or 4 females.
But I got no problem keeping fucking like hitting odds like that, man. You know, man. So fucking, I've tried to hit like 1 to 128s before, like just doing triple and shit. But when you got so many genes that play like that, and then shit just pop up, like you imagine like the byproduct of what you're making next year is a DG clown. That like, like, oh man, I only hit a DG clown.
That's it.
You know, and speaking of that project,
hopefully I can do that next year.
Yeah, speaking of that project, that's one that I was real late on. But so now when I do hit Desert Ghost Clown, probably next season, everything's gonna be either Desert Ghost G-Stripe Clown or Desert Ghost G-Stripe Hypo Clown.
That's what I went to. Size. 100% Desert Ghost 66 Hypo Clown. So
so I'm excited.
My belt proves out this year with that clutch in the incubator. Then oh man,
how many baking right now?
Right now it's just 1 clutch. I split them because 2 might go bad. So just in case they did, I didn't want to leave them with the good ones. But those are from my Granite Clown Het Hypo to my Enchi Hypo Het DG Pos Het Clown. So I'm hoping he proves out Clown and I end up with some Hypo Clown Het DGs.
Dude, I remember, man. I remember early on, man. I'd be freaking looking at the damn
I still do that.
every single day. Like what's going on there, dude? Now, man.
Not staring at the incubator. I know they're staring back at me.
Yeah, like this is my biggest season ever. Now I got 26 right now in the incubator.
Oh yeah.
And I got, and then then the next eggs to come, hopefully my first sunsets ever, I put the double head sunset puzzle to a pos head sunset. So I got like 4 sunset I got 4 66% head sunsets that are like 2 years old now. One is about to lay any day now. One is at like 30 millimeters. One is at like 18 millimeters. And the other one
they're just gonna domino effect.
So it's gonna like so I'm just hoping this first one just knocks it
out, and then the rest of them do too.
And then it'd be really cool if I get some visual sunsets that got like puzzle paradox on it. So I'm gonna be like, all right, I know this one is gonna be.
Yeah, this one's gonna prove out puzzle.
I can only be so lucky too. So and update too on the sunset puzzle project. The double head sunset female is 20 millimeters. So that's gonna be one thing that hopefully we get to see this year, man, and we hit the odds on that. And I'm most excited about that. Being that double head sunset puzzle, man, we Gucci after that. So
so we're going to Arlington next month.
It's gonna be a game time decision, man.
I probably won't make it, but for sure I'll be there in March. It's my birthday month, so I'm gonna go. You know, might as well go out there and double celebrate.
Yeah, Arlington is March, or that's Tinley.
Or no, Tinley. Yeah. I didn't mean Arlington.
Arlington.
I always do that.
Yeah. So I'm definitely. So if I don't go, honestly, it's gonna depend on how well next weekend does with like snake sales, whether I go to Arlington or not. So if I knock it out of the park and kill it, all right, boom, I'll go too. But dude, I'm still paying off snakes and shit too. I got things coming in. Yeah, I got snakes coming. I need to pay for, and that's more important too.
Another rack on order.
And I got so many snakes I gotta ship off that I'm backed up right now. I have 27 snakes to ship off. That's babies and adults.
Once the heat wave goes away.
So think about like, let's just say for each one of them is $60 a piece. I gotta kick out that money now because somebody bought a steak from me 4 months ago, man, I spent that money.
Yeah, that's just gone.
that shit. But everybody's being fat and well taken care of. So if there's anybody in the comments that's waiting on stuff, man, all your snakes are fine, whatever too.
And healthy and good hands.
Yeah. I think I shipped off 1 2 weeks ago, but the guy was absolutely getting on my fucking nerves. So I was like, here, man, I just like double cryo pack.
Some people don't understand that like we gotta do what's best for animals. You know, I'm not gonna ship it, especially where we live. We live like right now it's 111 today.
Yeah, it was 112 yesterday. Yeah, I got back from Sequoia like 6 in the afternoon and stuff.
That's why I was jealous when I seen those pictures. I was like, man, it's probably cool as shit up there. It's with the trees.
It was 60
shit down here.
It was 6,200 feet up there, and in the shade it was only like 87.
Yeah,
man.
That's why I can't. I was looking at next week's like 90 and 80s, and I was like, oh man, I can't wait for that.
It's gonna be cool, man.
I'm like, cause this last 2 weeks has been hell.
Yeah, so man, that's it. So we'll know come next weekend. I have to make sure, but I did reserve my room just in case. But I looked today, the email. I'm like, man, how much for this room? $1,200. I'm like,
make money, spend money.
So and then I got fights the same weekend, so I got to figure that whole thing out too. So I don't know, man. This is man. Yeah. So yeah,
the fights in Fresno or
Visalia, yeah. So I try to get a lot of NorCal people to come to the fights, man. Like everybody that lives in, there's a lot of people live in like was it like Merced, Fresno, Modesto, a lot of those guys up there. Yeah, I'm like, hey man, I'll hook you up with free tickets. You can come to the fights. And people just be BSing and stuff. So I'm like, man, and like, no, you come out, I get you some good seats, we have a good time, we watch the fights and stuff too.
Something to do.
Yeah, something to do, man.
If you haven't done it.
But but also I remember that, man, most of you snake people are like weirdo homebodies too, and that's fine. But
it's cool to get out.
But it's cool to get out, like get out the house, man.
Especially if you ain't never seen like a live fight. Yeah. It's worth it. It's fun.
Go to some shows, have a couple drinks.
The atmosphere is something.
Get out your comfort zone a little bit. Shake them cobwebs out your booty hole, and with the promo you get 2 shipments up. Yeah, I got the I actually got an account with them now. I talked to Redline the other day, and I was talking to them about like what my prices are to everybody else too, because I don't have a loyalty per se to a company because it's a shipping company too, but Shipping Reptiles have been doing me good for a long time too. And
people over there.
And so I ship off so much with them, and I get an automatic discount just for being a veteran with Shipping Reptiles. Oh, so they was just like, yeah, I noticed you're a veteran, you in the Marines, right? I was like, yeah. It was like, well, don't do nothing to your account. We just added this other discount. So just comparing like the regular price to my veterans discount too is significant too. But I think Redline is going to beat that price.
So at the end of the day, you got to do what's best for your pocket.
But this is what I tell you guys about the shipping thing though. So usually what I would do when I would do a shipping label, I go through all the shipping companies to do the same exact quote, and then add the insurance, add everything like that, and then whoever gave me the best deal, I pass the savings on to my customers too. You know, so I won't get like a huge discount. Like like if my shipping is $65 for them, I'm not going to tell you $80 without my thing, and then try to get a little extra money from you. You know,
I'll even send them a screenshot. So when I have to ship them, like this is how much the shipping is, and then just that way you know I'm not bullshitting you.
Well, I usually usually like I meet them halfway with the shipping too. So like I got one online now that the quote was like $682 after shipping or something like that. I was just like, look, I do $650 ship flat out. I eat a couple. That's not gonna kill me.
Yeah, it don't hurt. It's actually smart.
So then I do
customer too, especially if they're returning.
And then over $1,000, I do free shipping. As long as you don't do a payment plan. If it's over $1,000 and you pay flat out, it's free shipping. But if you're gonna payment plan my head off, then you gotta pay the shipping.
Yeah, definitely. I feel that one.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you go send me $75 a month for 78 months and shit.
Finance that one.
Yeah,
that's a car payment.
Yeah, I'm like, it's crazy too, man. So I had to switch some of my stuff like that too, because some people were like literally like paying me like 4 months for a $600 animal, and I was like, hell no.
Oh yeah, it happened to me one time.
Yeah, I did my when I shipped my snake from Tinley to myself, and it was a day late. They gave it like right away, so it's not like some 3 to 5 business day thing too. Yeah. So that's what I was getting at before too about the shipping thing. So reptile shipping, and the same thing is happening like health insurance and car insurance, things like that too. Like you don't know what company's worth their shit until something happens. Yeah, you know. So I want to see what happens with Redline when I got an animal stuck in Memphis for 4 days. Yeah, are they like who are they calling? Like what hub are they getting on their ass?
How are you gonna try to get? How are you gonna try to get that shit moving?
Because Debbie from Reptile, she does a good job with that too.
Say Debbie's great.
Yeah, and I like with her that she actually gets on like on Facebook, and she'll put like the status of like, okay,
don't ship today.
This shipping area, if you got to ship through Indianapolis, I wouldn't recommend it today. Blah blah blah. Put it in. Yeah, and she'll answer your phone calls and talk to you directly and shit too.
Yeah, when I first had to do my my order to get my boxes and everything, and I tried doing it by myself, and she was like, hey, so what are you trying to do? I was like, hey, I just need like a simple box. She set me up with a whole kit. You know, it ended up being cheaper than what I was gonna do, and I was like, yeah, okay.
So
she cares.
So what I did start doing too after I had that box loss of 5 days too. What I started doing is adding the tracking number external to the label too.
Yeah, I saw someone posted that.
So I do like a little label, like my label maker, and I put it like on both sides of the tracking number too, so in case it gets tore off. Yep.
That's smart.
So that kind of helps too. But yeah, so I want to see what happens when I get something lost in Indianapolis or Denver or
yeah.
And I wanted to see how they like jump on it and like fucking
like who's actually gonna be on.
Yeah, like, hey bitch, you got Antoine's box lost. You better fix this shit right now. You know? So,
before I send his ass over there.
Yeah, because if I gotta come over there, then it's gonna be problems. Especially if it's something coming to me that I need to get.
Yeah, you know? Especially a high ticket item.
Yeah, so but I also decided that because I think shipping reptiles insurance cap is 10,000, and I think that's what most companies going at too. But I think if I ship anything over 10,000, we're gonna figure something else out. Like if
I know some people do the
Delta dash thing too. So
you get the same day.
So it's either that or, man, honestly, dude, I just drive it to you, bro. You know,
bro, I mean, like for sure, it's in good hands at that.
Yeah, if you go like if you give, I mean, you better not. I mean, if you go and send the money and pay for the animal first, you're not gonna fucking like. I'm not gonna drive from California to fucking Florida, and then you're like, oh man, oh. This electric bill was crazy. You know what I mean?
Well, what happened was you came 4 days later, and I went to the strip club and blew all the money.
Yeah, I'll get my money. That's just, it's coming out your pocket or your ass. So we're also sticking with Ship Your Reptiles. Nice. Only ship with Superior Shipping Supplies. Oh, that's a good company too. Superior Shipping Supplies. Luke, what's up, brother? Brian, what's happening?
Brian, what up, Luke?
Brian, you're gonna be in Vegas next weekend, right?
I think
dude, it's a lot of people. It's a lot of people that have animals in the Bakersfield area that every time I talk to them, they're like, "Oh, I didn't even know Brian fucking had rats and shit too." Yeah, so Brian, you fucking up. You're not advertising your company enough, man, in your rat business.
Especially Bakersfield.
Yeah, you got so many local people in the area that's still going to pet stores and things like that too, and not getting stuff from bulk. So you need to get on your shit, brother.
He said no.
Nope about what? Nope about not advertising, or nope about you don't want to deal with nobody in Bakersfield,
or Vegas.
Oh, it's not
Vegas. Okay.
Now
I'm thinking about it. Yeah.
I call him later and curse his ass out. See what happens too. So fucking, but yeah, man, it's just a lot of crazy things happening, man. Like this, a lot of new genes popping up. I know everybody's in the comments about that reel I made and stuff too about this gene. So the two ones I had the biggest issue with though, to me, did I just whistle?
Yeah, you did. I thought it was
like the fucking. I was like, was that? I saw like the gopher from fucking Winnie the Pooh and shit. Hey, sure.
I was like, the hell is that?
So yeah, the two issues I have is that carnivore and bolt gene, man. Those are the ones. It's a fucking leopard, bro. The dude in the comments said that he sold the people that fucking leopard combo, and then magically it was called a carnivore later.
My thing with the bolt was when he first announced it on the premiere, I asked him, I was like, well, have you bred it to anything? He said, no. I was like, how the hell do you know it's different then?
Yeah,
you just got lucky with the spider with no wobble.
I made plenty of spiders that don't wobble over the years and shit too. You know,
not like that. Your environment around you could change that too.
Yep.
Like it might be good with you, but then you put in someone else's house.
I've had spider males, combos that bred, and they were fine. As soon as they got them a little bit of booty, they started corkscrew and stuff too. I'm like, man, what kind of pussy she got? They got you. Like the Nero in you and shit, man. What the hell?
Crack something in there.
So who knows, bro? I don't know. And then
this is crazy to me.
Yeah, do bolt to bolt and see what happens. You're gonna make a homozygous lethal animal. It's gonna be a white animal with black eyes that died in the egg in incubation day 35 or something like that too. You know, so I made a couple super spiders before, man, but they literally like came out hatch day was kind of alive, and they literally lived for like an hour, and then it was like oh shit. You know,
start folding in half and shit.
Yeah, man. So what up, Patrick? Patrick in the house. What up, Patrick? Mac O Morphs.
I really like the new bolt.
Shut up, Brian. No, you don't. Crazy. I'm gonna scroll up to see who anybody here I didn't mention. Miggy from Miguel from Miggy Morphs, man. Dude, I like him, man. Have you talked to him yet?
Nah.
Yeah, he's cool people, man. He's up in the NorCal area.
He just Cali guy.
Yeah, another Cali dude, man. He's gonna be in Vegas, so we're gonna get to chop it up. He's part of the High Desert Pythons Patreon, aka the League of Assassins. So dude, we got a good group of people, man, especially in like the the middle and the high tier, like the powerhouse and the VIP section, man. Like, yeah, we joke around in there, and there's dick and fart jokes and memes and shit like that too. But like everybody piles on like Morph ID stuff too. So if one person gets stuck on things, we all kind of come together and form Voltron on their fucking on their snakes too. We'll help you because a lot of us got some of the same examples. You know, there's a lot of people. I mean, there's some people still coming along who absolutely don't listen to a thing I gotta fucking say when I'm trying to give them advice about what animals to fucking get rid of. But
especially after that,
no, just like,
what do you think I should do? And they tell them, no, I don't think I want to do that.
Like,
why the hell did you ask me?
Yeah, like if you got 25% desert ghost smell. Like, bro, go buy your ass a
10% right
a visual desert ghost smell. You can buy one for $200 and have it breeding by next year. You know what I mean? Like, why even take your chances on that if you're trying to do some,
especially at 25? Like,
yeah, so I just
at that point, at that point, no heck.
That's
like, if it happens, it happens.
Yeah, that's a head of a pod set that you didn't prove out yet. So I got animals like that too, like pod sets that I haven't screwed out the other part.
But there's always that chance.
Yeah, so
so I like buying from Justin, but we'll know what the hell you're really.
But we'll know this shit. He'll throw some extra shit in there, right?
Yeah.
So is your stranger for him pod set Moray or no?
It is. Well, from what I'm getting told, I'm probably gonna prove out Moray. So
okay.
With everybody that works with like Monsoon and everything, they're like, nope, that's for sure. I'm like, we'll see, man.
Shit. So put his ass to some single gene stuff and see what kind of weird stuff he get out of too. You know.
Well, I had that pastel trick that even Justin's like, what the hell is that?
Okay. Yeah. The one from the Trojan mail and stuff too.
Yeah, that was a dual sire clutch.
Okay. Yeah.
So I mean, it might not even be trick. It might just be a funky ass pastel.
That's a funky.
Because Justin don't think it's trick in it either. So we don't know what the hell.
Oh shit.
That thing's just wicked.
We'll take a look at it.
Yeah, I was like,
in a second. Oh, we got new stuff here. Who else is down there? Oh, Brian and stuff. I got my list over. I got to get my list over to you, Antoine. Which list you talking about? A list of stuff you trying to get?
Yeah, good idea.
I know, right? Yeah. Oh, your Morph ID stuff. Yeah, man. So
what's up, Reese?
Oh, Reese in the house. What's good, bro? Cooler, man. Yeah, so like the Morph ID stuff, man, my biggest pet peeve in the world is sending me a picture of some animal in somebody's fucking egg still and going, hey, you see pinstripe in there? Like, what? Like,
can we wait till the first shot?
It'd be some, no, I wish it was as simple as pinstripe. There's always some like complex gene and shit. They're like, do you see Trojan trick Mojave in here? Like, I'm sorry, what am I supposed, what's the parent? And it's like this 8 gene animal to a fucking 2 gene different animals, so you got 10 genes involved now, and they want you to perform this Christmas miracle and shit. I've
seen some people that have a regular clown and they're like, "You see yellow belly in here?" And there's yellow belly in here. I'm like, you know what to look for in yellow belly? Yeah. Well, I think it's yellow belly, so I'm gonna start labeling. You'll see them labeling it. Oh, this is yellow belly clown. I'm like, still clown.
Remember that Planet of the Apes reel I made? We know when Caesar comes up to him and goes like, it starts talking to him because Caesar is home and shit. Yeah. Caesar comes up to him, he goes, "It's a normal."
Yeah, it's a normal.
Stop asking, goddamn it.
I'm like, damn, man.
Everybody.
Somebody, one of the groups on Facebook too. I saw they did that with a stranger. I was told this is a stranger. That's normal. Like,
you see the acid. You see the acid one or the confusion one? That's what I posted. I was like, I'm confused that you posted this shit.
That's the real confusion.
Oh yeah, so man, shoot.
Oh yeah.
Any questions or whatever like that from anybody? Pop them up if you got it.
How's everybody's Labor Day?
Yeah, man. It's just a holiday weekend, man. It's just actually the real reason I came here to bring Steven the animal. He'll probably post it later on down the line and stuff too. You know, too. So we had some little breeder deal stuff going on too. So I've completely fulfilled my end of the bargain now. So and you know, it's always good closing out those deals, man.
It
you know, so like especially like keeping your word on something when you like coming up with an idea for somebody to mutually benefit from it too. Yeah, did he get the good end of the deal this time? Yes.
I felt bad, bro.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm fucking pissed about it because it's probably it's probably let me see. Yeah, this is easily the most valuable animal I produced, like so far.
Bro, when I seen it, I was like, oh, fuck.
But just a little bit transparency about that. We went in on a breeder female, and we was just like, hey man, I keep her here. We'll go out, and then what we'll do with you is her first clutch. You get first pick of the first clutch too. Yeah. You know what I mean? So and I just believe in making sure when I do a deal with somebody that the other party doesn't feel like they have the short end of the stick, or they kind of feel like fucking like beat over the head about it stuff too, man. Yeah. So I would, especially because he's my friend too. You know what I'm saying? So I think whenever you do any kind of breeder loans with somebody or breeder deals, be friends with the motherfuckers first, man.
Yeah, I agree.
So
know
because I'm not sending the animal or trusting a $high animal with somebody I don't even roll with like that. Yeah. I don't even care who you are. Like
I know Antoine even before snakes. So.
Yeah, man. So like even if it's like a big breeder and stuff too, man. If it's not somebody I'm really really cool with, there's a shit ton of breeders out there that's at the top of the heap. But I've never met them in person. I've never had any interaction with them. I'm not gonna just send you some stuff or send you some money for something you're hoping a project's gonna pull out, man. Yeah. I know, dude, it's still ongoing horror stories now where people's like, hey man, I sent a female to such and such like 3 years ago, still didn't get nothing back from it. I'm like, I got news for you, buddy.
Yeah, ain't getting nothing back.
I almost said the person that I forgot we was live. I was like, oh shit. My lips was about to say the person name. I was like, fuck. Yeah.
I know some people, they sent a male that was supposed to do the breeding. They sent the male there, and the male ended up going to fucking everything that goddamn collection.
Oh yeah, I know that whole.
You just took someone and put them triple digits making.
Yeah,
profits,
don't send the mail nowhere, guys, because I'm telling you, you send him,
he's gonna be
you send the mail somewhere, and that thing you gonna be like, hey man, let me see some video of this thing. He gonna be sucking in the shit because he bred out the ass, and he only eat mouse hoppers, and he's 600 grams and stuff too, man. So yeah, man. But I don't know. But the thing about the whole breeder loan thing, and like the whole like going in on animal thing, is you need to set clear rules, boundaries, things like that too. So like that's why with our situation, I was like, you know what? Instead of saying, okay, if this comes out here, you just like, no. You get very first pick. I'll let you know what it is, and that's it. So that way, it's no, you know what I mean? Fucking no other. Yeah. And then like you had access to come to my house too. Yeah. So you know what I mean? You always welcome on my house. So I wanted to do a live cutting with you on video, but what up happened is if I opened up my incubator and I'm smelling rotten eggs, I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta shut this.
Let's go now.
So so I had to cut those eggs open, and I had 2 of those same clowns that looked like they're male. 2 of those died. Another all white one died too. So
that's I think, crazy to me, bro. Yeah. Like, how the hell did you end up with Belle?
I don't know, man. So I think she just had.
When you first sent me the picture, I was like, "Is that a Belle?"
Yeah. No. First, I thought somebody, because I never produced a lesser clown before, and I know that the adult female is super light. Like if you had her at the back end of the room, it's just like a solid whatever off-white type of
like
pearl colored snake.
Yeah, like a beige.
Yeah, like a beige snake. So I was like, well, maybe it's that. And then I was like, man, ain't no damn way. There's no way.
That's why when you first said that, I was like, how the hell did you do with that?
So I called some people. I hit up Rashad for 212. I was like, hey man, you made lesser clown. I was like, are they all white? He was like, nah. It was like, but somebody told me it was though. So like, I cut somebody else's over. I was like, you know what, man, you hit a fucking Partho too. So
hell yeah.
So the other theory was that the hurricane had some kind of bell like Russo or something.
Yeah, but you would have hit it in all the other clutches.
He's like 8-10 clutches in. So what kind of projects are you guys going to that? Ken, I said that Duquette. I'm gonna say that. What's good, Ken? What kind of projects are you guys working on? You can go first, man.
Well, I got some stranger stuff, Trojan Trick, Migraine, which is similar to Cryptic and more. It has a special gene called super splatter in it, which is from the UK. I mean, stuff out of the UK now. You got Bolton shit coming out. So
I got
not that was actually a real one.
I'm working with every recessive pretty much every recessive except for Monarch. I think I sold the last of my Monarch project, whatever, because my homeboy he wants to make what you call it, Monarch freeways. So I said, my yellow belly head Monarch girl, sold it to him, whatever. I was like, hey man, I hope you hit it. I don't think they have it yet. You know, so good on you.
You're like, go ahead and do that because I got other stuff we got to take care of.
I just miss. It's funny. I I like the albino freeways. I just like it for some reason. You know what I mean? I'm never gonna do anything with it. I was like, hey man, it'd be cool.
Like the way it looks.
That'd be cool if I make some albino freeways. I hit 2 freeways out of the clutch. I missed. I hit no albinos.
Like,
but
damn,
cool. But the same pair from last season, they made 1 albino, so I know they both had albino.
Yeah.
But just a regular.
But even those are good for like show cells.
Yeah, so that's what I like about it too. So and then with genetic testing now, a lot of people don't like to mess with freeways if they breed them. They're like, nah, I gotta figure out the baby's a yellow bell or asphalt. Yeah. No, send the shed in, man, and get it checked out.
Yeah, I wouldn't have to worry about it.
Yeah, so
they got ways to make things easier now.
Yeah, so my biggest projects, I don't know if he was in there about that yet, but the Sunset Puzzle is probably my biggest project ever in the history of me doing this. And then
should come real soon.
And then the Ultra Male Batman, the male, I don't know what he's doing, man. He's BSing too. So if her follicles get big enough and he's still not breeding, I don't want to miss her breeding. So I think I'm gonna put her to the Stranger GHI spot nose and do that too. So I and then I get some visual clown pod sets and test all of them. See, you got Ultra Male and you know what I'm saying? And make life a whole lot easier now, man, too. But and then there's this morality debate about the genetic testing and whether people going to use it for good. Dude, that's what
I was gonna say.
People going to test their shit. It's not going to come out that
it's going to hurt the market.
It's not going to come out that it is het for whatever it's supposed to be pod set for, and then people will still be posting them online and selling them as pod sets to get a little bit extra money. It's going to happen. I already know it, man. So, but I mean, but when you do it clutch wise though, especially stuff that you're selling, it's going to turn out like the same way either way. Like the numbers are going to make sense by the time you're done with the whole clutch. So you'll make the same amount of money with the 100% heads and the non-heads too. So I think it'll balance itself out. So I don't know if I'm saying that succinctly or not, boy. We're going to have a snake car fact system. Yeah. We kind of, yeah, for real, right?
Show me the car. Show me snake facts.
Check everything. It's been a full DNA panel. It's been tested for too.
That's a good name for it.
Snake car facts. Hope you hit it. That Sunset Puzzle. Yeah, I hope it's gonna be sick, man, or it's gonna look like a fucking doodle brown snake and shit like a snake. I mean, it'd be a powerful snake, but you can always brighten it up later. It has to be
got the visual at least.
Like, dude, literally, I'm growing up females for that, just for that reason. Yeah. Like, if it comes out and it looks like after 300 grams it gets dull, LSR fire, lavender albino, ultra male,
just to see what
DG stuff. It. So I'm just gonna keep adding different like lightning genes too, because I don't want to mess up the pattern at all.
Yeah,
because Sunset and Puzzle both have enough pattern
colors to it.
So I'm hoping
we got them enhancers too.
So I'm hoping that it looks like the GHI puzzle, because I always said the GHI pattern and sometimes the Sunset have like the similar striping in it too. So imagine that pattern with just like a reddish tint to it is what I'm hoping. You know what I mean? And then
pretty much make it like a red snake.
Yeah, but puzzle being a little bit brighter, that it keeps it from dulling a little bit longer too. So I don't know, because I mean, adult puzzles stay better looking than adult clowns do, you know? And the Sunset clown, like Miguel's, when it first came out, it looked good. It got a little bit bigger, it was like yuck.
Yeah.
You know, but now
it's still powerful.
Yeah, but now at 2 years old, but now there was a little ugly, awkward phase where it looked weird, but now this older, it looks good again. Yeah. So it's just weird.
Are weird, bro.
Yeah, people just and like
you never know.
But what kills me about people when they see stuff like that, everybody sees something. I want to see it when it gets to 1,000 grams.
Yeah, I want to see
and shit like that too. I'm like, okay, go pull out your 1,000-gram clown right now and tell me that shit is still orange. That shit is doodle brown. That shit, dulled the fuck out too. Yeah, that clown that you got when it was 200 grams, it was bright orange and you loved it, had a good contrast. Yeah. It looks nothing like that now. So get out of my face about what your pies. Some of your pies look like shit. Like your pies don't have the orange backs anymore, like
they're
babies do too.
And golden.
Yeah, man. So,
now they're all tan and brown.
Yeah, so it's just fucking. You're just gonna have people having something to say, man. But to me, I learned with my experience, it's always the people that don't even have this projects that you're in that have the most to say about it.
You see them on Morph market,
you know what I'm saying?
Instagram and all that stuff.
Yeah, so I do like a little micro trolling when I'm on Facebook too. And what I do, I'll see somebody that posts something and then they'll talk shit about the gene or whatever like that too, right? Like somebody put what somebody put. what gene was it? Like chocolate or raven or something like that, right? And it was one gene, and somebody says it looks blah 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 to me. So I comment on there. I was like, how many of those you got in your collection?
Well, I watched Chris Hardwick.
Man, you can't. I can't. This is what I learned. This is my biggest learning experience in the years I've been doing this. Is that don't make your judgment on an animal until you see it in person.
Yeah, that's why I like shows.
I don't give a shit how your lighting is. I don't care what kind of camera you got. It's not going to be. You're never going to compare how an animal looks to the naked eye. Like, dude, I straight shit on lace for like 3 years. I'm like, oh, another one of these. Oh, come on, man. Then I started seeing the white lace clown in person, and I swore up and down and had DG in it. I was willing to box Justin for lying.
Well, I mean, DG and Enhancer, same thing.
Yep.
I was your house. What the hell is that?
Yeah, you put it over the drawer. You was like, yo, son, what the fuck is that? I was like, yes, single gene enhancer, bro.
Like,
right as hell.
Damn, definitely, the higher quality of the two for sure.
But that's also the debate too. The fight is so Desert Ghost enhancer. It is compatible, and this year I know from firsthand experience because I have Desert Ghost enhancers. Yeah. I literally hatched them out like 2 weeks ago.
Sure.
So
it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, so they are compatible. You get a visual animal that's either one of the two.
What's that? Is it Sahara that's compatible with them?
Yep, Sahara is also part of it too. But to me, I think it's like the lower quality of the three too. Because with the Sahara, you can still see like the speckling on the sides.
Yeah, you want to
where Desert Ghost cleans that up. But to me, Desert Ghost, anything that has like blacks in the pattern, it makes those darker, it makes them rich. Like rich blacks and stuff. Like I'm trying to be a rich black, but it makes the blacks richer. But it brightens everything up. Where the enhancer, I think it doesn't mess with the blacks as much, but the way like those Karen neighbors do mess with the blacks as much. Yeah. But enhancer it makes it a lot brighter. So a single gene Desert Ghost, I've cut plenty of them. Yeah. I've cut open Desert Ghost, and I'm like, man, I don't know if this Desert Ghost, and then really couldn't tell until like a shed or two.
Hey,
hey, get out!
I'm out of here.
So yeah, single gene Desert Ghost, you cut that bad boy open, you kind of be like, you cut a single gene enhancer, you're like, okay, this is definitely it too. Yeah. So right off the bat. So to me, what's the more superior gene? Everyone asks. I don't care. I think it all depends on what you want to do
prefer on it too. Yeah.
But I think that putting enhancer and Desert Ghost together to me made the most sense because it was a cheaper route for me to make enhancer / DG clowns because I got a bunch of males from Billy, but I had also a bunch of Bell line head DG stuff. Yeah. And it was just easier to cross those up instead of waiting on another girl, waiting 2 more years or spending that money.
You're like, I already have it right here. Ready to go.
So now I got a couple of girls coming up like that. I got some clown head enhancers that's coming, a bunch of those this year too. So I'm just filling up my racks with a bunch of female visual heads, and what I mean, just let the chips fall where they may, bro, and that's it, bro. So
for sure.
What do you see yourself here in 5 years with this stuff?
Hopefully making some badass shit still.
Like anything in particular, like you have like a long-term project? Or?
Long-term, not really right now, because I changed my mind on shit so much. I can't. I'm like, I'm gonna do a 5 year. Then a year later, I'm like, okay, I think I want to change this female to this male. Now that I have him, so it all depends on what males like, what I actually start hitting. I'm trying to get to the point where I have like every gene I want to work with, and I can just interact everything whenever I want.
So you don't have to go outside your collection.
Yeah, that don't really hit, unless there's something I see for sale that's like, I need that. Which try to stay away from Morph Market because that shit happens a lot.
Oh yes, that thing, boy, that Morph.
Yeah, Morph Market, late night Morph Market, man.
Dude,
like
wait till
wait
till you get to the point where you can look at your phone where you like have like your wish list you put up, and all of a sudden your phone go, a DG Clown Pie just came up on Morph Market, posted by blah blah blah, boom. So you know what I'm saying? Wait till, dude, that's gonna crash the website.
Yeah, hell yeah. Everything automatically jump on it. Yeah. Like, I had this already waiting for a notification.
And then like if you have like a premium or like the highest tier, you'll probably get first do that and shit too. I'm like, but that's smart. But that's also it is too, man. But so John Lehman, if you're watching this, man, that's free game. Man. Yeah. But dude,
right, he gets
hey, dude, here's another free game right here, dude. I had this idea at the Anaheim show that I don't care about somebody taking the idea because I'm not gonna do it. I don't have the time to do.
Yeah.
Virtual reptile show using the Oculus, yo.
Oh.
So,
wild.
so because I've gone to the basketball games and watched it with the Oculus, doing that shit, sit courtside and stuff too. So imagine like you have like a rotating time slot of like certain breeders too, where you with the Oculus you can like scan and look at their stuff too on there too, and then you can like select and pay for stuff like that too. So you know,
I like that one right there.
Yeah. So do like a whole, so maybe like
you really don't gotta leave your house.
Yeah, it's like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday weekend. All you do as a breeder is that you pay for your time slots, so everybody gets in there. So you have to catch it like that too. Yeah, and then you can just go in there too. And
crazy people be at work with the Oculus.
Yeah. So I mean,
I'm buying steaks. Hold up.
It's just a spitballing idea, but some kind of way where it could work like that too. Man, that'd be super cool.
That would be cool.
I mean, obviously the only advantage,
especially if there's a show you can't make it to, just like, or if you're in Arlington, we're in California or something, you know.
And the only advantage is you can't see it in person and stuff like that too. But it'd be in real time though.
Yeah.
So we have to make sure that like everyone has a standard setup where like everybody has like LED lights so the shadowing isn't right. The same standard type of backgrounds too. So you get a good feeling of how the animal looks too.
Yeah, and like a guideline for it.
And if you want to ask for like the weight, they take it out and put it on the scale for you so you can see the scale. So you can see the scale for you. Like for every vendor, there's like a list of all the stuff you have to have. Like you have to have like this type of setup with these type of lighting and leads.
Yeah, this background on your
cases. Then like everyone has like this standard like Oculus like H4K camera.
Just so above everything.
Yep. And it scans like that for you. You kind of sit there and it pans into it. Zooms in.
Or you have a list, you just click the list and it just
like you zoom to it like to the far left and then a little pop-up thing like popped up and says like Desert Goes Clown, and you click on that, boom, and then you can see like a 3D view of it. Yo, that should be
that's some futuristic shit. The
Yeah,
Jetsons, they have that.
Oh man, that'd be crazy, man. So but yeah, man, I just want to jump on, man, for a little bit. I haven't done one of these lives in a long time. And honestly, I think I'm gonna do a lot more lives now. I just gotta find a time slot because everybody and mama got a fucking podcast now or YouTube live, which is it's no slight. It's no slight to everybody because I watch them and all of them. So so I think what I'm gonna do is kind of get in the habit of this again, get back on YouTube, be a little bit more active. I haven't posted a lot of clutch videos because a lot of these shits are just like future down the line. Like nobody want to see a bunch of fucking inchy posh triple heads and like the inchy.
Start hitting the badass shit. Then
you know the inchy looks like. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think I will do when I do if the sunset puzzle does go, I am going to do the live on YouTube with Miguel. So that's going to do that too. But I'm actually holding the channel. I'm not doing it until I hit 10,000 subscribers. I'm like, if y'all want to see this project, if y'all want to dump this shit down, I need 10,000. Dude, it's enough Facebook groups, enough groups out there to get it. I hit 10,000 subscribers. Waterball Python has like 40,000 people on there too. I'm like, a lot of people. I'm like, I will not show it this video, so I might do like a delayed one too, because if it's live and I miss it, I might.
I'm not even gonna post it to people.
Dude, I do a live A cutting for a big clutch like that, and I don't hit it. I'm probably gonna like toss the fucking table and fucking the whole couch.
Hell yeah! So right there, like he has every right.
So it's probably gonna be sometime. I think Wednesday, a middle of the weekday. I think a lot of people don't have anything going on in the middle of the week, so like probably Wednesday. Cause I don't teach classes that day. I don't have Muay Thai or Jiu-Jitsu. I just get home from work. My son to have the snake room clean by then, so I might just do that. And then I think I'm gonna start like bringing people like to the house, like guests, so I'm have like the actual like couch, like studio type stuff too. Like this, like this right here is dope, man. Imagine like there's like a 2-seater, 3-seater couch right here, and then have like the boom mics and stuff like that in front too.
Everything ready to go.
That'd be a dope setup shit too. So shit, I might have to just do it over here and just split the profits with you. That'd be if we did the show together and then had like a guest on and stuff too.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. But then I moved to Georgia, just have to get flown out like once a
while. I want to move out there.
Just gotta get. I ain't flew down no land in a long time, man. So I don't know. Actually, that actually might be something like for the next year or so. We could probably do, man. Like give it call it a name. We'll figure out the name or something like that, man. And that's something we can work. That's something we can work on off camera, though, man. But yeah, man. Hope you guys just enjoy hanging out with us, man. I hope the quality, the audio and video quality was dope. Hope you laugh a little bit. Right. Enjoy the rest of your Labor Day. I'm gonna go to the crib.
Labor Day.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the crib and throw some steaks on the grill, man, and watch I'm gonna try that Lord of the Rings shit on Amazon, that new shit or whatever. I might try that. It's a new series, and I'm gonna finish up the Sandman too tonight too before I go to work too. But yeah, man. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, man, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like this video. And if you want to see more stuff like this, man, send me a message or leave me a comment. Let me know you want to see more. Just two guys shooting the shit and chilling, nice, informal. You know, I didn't ask a bunch of questions. I think I talked more than he did, which is always me anyway. So, but man, love you guys. Thanks for all love and support, man. Until next time, peace. Support US Arc, motherfuckers.
Get on it.
Hell yeah. Oh, that was fun.
That shit was cool.